the protest against the violence that has occurred. The Bajrang Dal is holding a protest in Haryana over this, and we can see the leadership also coming out in the open and carrying out with the protest. So these are visuals from there. Meanwhile, that interesting statistics that you in fact pulled out when it comes to crime, let us in fact take some of the cases that have been registered when it comes to the area, the district of Nu. Let's have that on the screen, and let me in fact go ahead and explain to you some of those aspects as well. This is what we are looking at. The Nu is epicenter of crime in NCR is what the data technically actually speaks about. When it comes to enmity and rivalry, there are 585 cases that has been in fact registered when it comes to this particular aspect of Nu. So 585 cases. This is what we in fact see. Meanwhile, land and property disputes, 524 cases have been registered. This is based on the NCRB data that we are looking at. And then another aspect of the cases that we in fact see is with regard to the rioting aspects. I'm just waiting for those case numbers also to come in, which in fact show there are family disputes, of course, is another big thing. 376 cases in No district only on family disputes as well. And these are some of the interesting statistics that we are seeing. And other rioting, this was what I was pointing out. There were other rioting cases, 44 cases have been, but none of them were in fact communal in the last 5 years. So this is the kind of interesting data that we've been able to collate from the NCRB only on Nu. So most of them have been on with regards to, you know, enmity between different families and with interest groups. We are talking about the kind of crimes that have been committed on land dispute. So all these are the actual big cases that you see in Nu, and 44 cases of rioting is what happened, but none of them related to communal.
Varghese, the interesting thing is that, you know, the way it is also being played out politically. You know, the Home Minister Anil Vij is saying that, you know, that the way there was, you know, large number of stones, bullets and other, you know, lathi dandas and other form of weapons were stored and was later found out, clearly points to a sinister campaign, and there is a mastermind behind it, and we will unearth the entire thing. On the other hand, the Deputy Chief Minister blames Vishwa Hindu Parishad, which has called for a Bharat Bandh today and tomorrow in various parts of the country, and we also saw the visuals of them protesting. He's blaming, the Deputy Chief Minister of Haryana is blaming Vishwa Hindu Parishad for this. So, you know, it is also playing out politically completely divergent. And, you know, there's what we have also been given to understand is that the Cabinet Minister Rao Indrajit Singh, he's a member of Parliament from Gurugram, and he also went and met Prime Minister Narendra Modi and has apprised him of what is happening in Nu. So, you know, all kind of efforts are being done, but I think he was also not very critical of people of Nu, but he was very disturbed about the fact that this kind of violence has taken place in area in Nu and, you know, in and around Gurugram, and the police later on were able to control it, but definitely put the state of Haryana in a bad spot.
Now, I'm just showing you the population share. Muslim population is around 79.2% in Nu district. This is based on the 2011 census. There could be changes since the census has not been carried out from 2011 onwards. It is the 14th highest population share of Muslims in a district. So, and if it's ranked third if 11 districts in the erstwhile state of J&K are excluded, because if you consider that area being Muslim majority areas, other than J&K region, this becomes the third highest.